So first, before we classify data, let us define it. So data are the characteristics or information acquired through observation. And take note that it is everywhere. So it can be accessed anywhere and by anyone. So the first type of data here is the qualitative data. So it focuses on the categories or the attributes. So for example, what are the colors of your eyes? What is your race? What is your favorite brand of ice cream or whatsoever? And however, on the other hand, we have the quantitative data, or from the word itself, the quantity. So we will focus on numerical data. So under the quantitative data, we have two classifications. So that is the discrete and the continuous data. So in the discrete data, it is obtained through counting. So it merely answers the question of how many. So for example, how many how many students are there in a class or whatever. And on the other hand, we have the continuous data, which is obtained through measuring. So for example of this is what is the area, how high, so anything that can be measured. So another way to classify data is we have the so-called four levels of measurement, and these levels are namely the nominal data, the ordinal data, the interval, and the ratio. So first, let us have the nominal data. Nominal is the lowest of the four ways on how to measure data, and it deals with names, categories, or labels. So we can say that nominal data is qualitative. So for example, we have the colors or and gender. So next one, we have the ordinal data. This is also similar to the nominal, but we have a clear ordering of variables here. So for example, we will arrange a certain color from its lightest to darkest shade. Next one, we have the interval data. And this one has clear distances between the variables. So, however, it has no true zero. So, for example, we have the temperature. So, the interval between 20 degrees Celsius and 10 degrees Celsius is equal to the interval of a 30 degrees Celsius and 20 degrees Celsius. And for the last one, we have the highest level of measurement, and it is the ratio. So it is similar to the interval, which has equal distances between the variables, but it has a true zero. So for example, we have the number of votes for a certain candidate and the test score. So if we say that the number of votes is zero, that means no one or nobody voted for that candidate. And if, for example, the test score is equal to 0, um, you've got no correct answer in that certain test.